good morning or afternoon. I think it's afternoon. Not only am I having problems telling what day it is, I also don't know what time it is. I think this is the part where somebody will tell me to get a watch. I don't have a lot to say in this video about what's going on other than it's been crazy busy. I want to apologize because I did not do a video last week, nor did I do one on Wednesday like I had planned. Last Sunday, so 2 weeks ago almost, I ended up having a panic attack. I just started crying and couldn't stop. I would eventually start to get it under control, but then something would trigger it, and it could be something very simple. Like, I think I saw a picture of something. It was like a picture of a cat or something like that, and I just started crying. And I actually didn't recognize what it was at first until I texted one of my friends and said, this is what's happening. I don't know what's going on. And Naomi said, I think you're having a panic attack. And I was describing that it felt like there was like a band across my chest and I couldn't breathe and I was crying and I didn't know exactly what to do. So, I mean, she told me to relax, and that was a really hard week to do that because I had to get everything ready. I had to be off book, which I wasn't as off book as I wanted to be. Because of that, I just was running out of time. I was working like 8-hour shifts, driving, packing and moving, and then that's just the actual things that has nothing to do with any emotional stuff going on as well too. So that was fun. My mom suggested, after I called her that I was having a panic attack, she suggested that I just took a break from vlogging for the next little bit. And I didn't want to, but I actually just ran out of time. And just taking time for myself to try and be as healthy as possible in the midst of everything else going on, I think was really important. That being said, things are kicking up into pretty high gear. Most weekends I'm pulling 12-hour days in rehearsal hall, and we're rehearsing a lot in the evenings, and so that means we're looking at anywhere between like a 4 to 5 hour rehearsal at night, which is great when you're tired. Right now it's just a lot of sitting around. We're kind of doing a stop-start, so we'll have a section of units. We'll say we're doing units 1 through 20, and it's just stop-start as we're going through that, which means I have to be there for rehearsal, which is fine. It just means that I have a hard time concentrating on learning lines when everybody else is there. I work much better when I'm by myself, but it's really hard for me to say that I don't want to hang out with people right now. I need to learn my lines. I have a hard time with that, and I just need to do it. Is that it? Like I said, things are just really, really busy. Even though today I actually do have a day off, I've been working on lines. I've been working on music. I do have a music rehearsal that myself and the band members and another girl who's singing, we just set this up on our own time. So like I said, even though it's technically a night off, it's not really. This is what I signed up for. This is the part that I'm not a huge fan of, is it's this in-between weirdness. Like, it's okay while we're working and we're discovering all new things, we're talking about it, and then we get to the part where we are rehearsing and we're starting to implement things and the world just comes alive. Right now, for myself, I'm just sitting in this middle part where I mostly have my lines, but I'm still grasping a little bit. I don't quite know my cues. And while we are diving into it, it's different right now. And it's officially only 13 days until we open 12th night. So I need to go get cracking on some ukulele here. I can play a C chord real well. I can show you, actually. See, and now I magically have a ukulele. I'm still working on it, but it's getting better. then somebody tried to teach me. Oh. You can kind of do a slide. Anyway, so that's my vlog for this week. And yeah, I will see you guys again next week. I'm going to see if I can maybe get a special guest on next week. But it might be super busy. So you might just be stuck with me again. And maybe Ralph. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have an awesome day. And I will see you all again next week. See ya. Oh. Make sure you like below and subscribe. That way you can tell whenever I put up a new video. And yeah, that's what you should do. Alright, see ya everybody.